Good morning, Facebook fam. I got everybody's birthday wishes, and I thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. Today is my 41st birthday. And so as I think about my birthday, every year I start to think about my life. And, a lot of you see me here on Facebook, and, some of you know me and some of you don't. But a little bit about myself. I'm Hank. I'm, just a regular guy who has a passion, for film and for creating. It wasn't always that way. Well, it was, but, circumstances in life kind of make you put your dreams on the back burner, you know. So I think over my life, and I think about where I came from and where I am today, and it humbles you. It humbles you. It makes you think a lot about what you've done versus where you're going, etc. Man, I can say sharing my life with other people. I hope it can inspire people. I hope that it will make people reevaluate themselves and push harder and strive harder. Because everything looks great on my end, but it wasn't always that way, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I was a shitty dad. I was a shitty husband. I was a horrible boyfriend. I was not a good person at one time in my life. But then what always happens is, when God wants to use you or develop you, He's gonna have to break you down. And what happened to me is I hit what many will call rock bottom. Lost everything. I lost my home. I lost my family. I lost money, cars. Everything was all gone. And I found myself on my mother's couch at like 35. Grown man living with his mom with nothing. And I remember getting up one Sunday and hearing a voice as clear as I'm talking to you, saying, "You have somewhere to be." And I didn't know what it meant, you have somewhere to be. And so I got up, I, put on some clothes and went out looking for a church. And I sat in the parking lot of one church for about 30 minutes and, terrified to get out of the car. And I remember my friend James, he had told me about his church. And I went by there and I sat in the parking lot again, terrified to move, to get out of the car. And eventually I psyched myself up to get out of the car and go in. And I have to tell you, just the feeling that I had walking in the door was, I can't even describe it. I knew that I was home. I knew that I was where I was supposed to be. And I haven't looked back since. And my life has not been the same since. I've developed a passion that I've always had inside that burns harder and hotter than it ever has before. And it's never too late. It's never too late to pursue your passion. It's never too late to be who you are destined to be. Because I'm going to tell you something, whatever you are destined to be, you can't get away from it. You'll never escape it. It'll always come back to you. And that's when you know that you're living in your purpose. Okay? So, take it from the old man, you have to pursue your purpose. You have to live for today. You have to appreciate everything that you have, because everything I lost, God gave it back to me tenfold. I have a home. I have a car. I have a good job. I have a wonderful woman in my life, and I have a baby boy. And so I have an opportunity to be better than I was before. And I am better than I was before. And you can be too. So if my life means anything to anybody, look at my life, even through the laughter and through the things that I post and everything else, know that, your life is not over. Anything that you've lost, you can get back if you believe and you have faith. It'll come back to you. tenfold. But you have to be faithful. You have to be appreciative. You have to let things go. You can't hold on to bitterness and anger. Let those things go. That's for you. Let that stuff go, and be the best person that you could possibly be. Show love to everybody, and appreciate the life that you have. Appreciate what you have now, because if you're not faithful over a little bit, you'll never get more. Okay? So thank you so much for your birthday wishes, and I appreciate them so much. Keep them coming, and I hope you all have a great day. And just love your lives, love one another, be good to yourselves, and be good to one another. I love you all. Thank you.